Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Last time, we were here in the library, trying to seek out the root of all these crazy monsters and books, and monsters in books. And we also got a whole bunch of new spells, including some blue magic spells, like level 5 Death, and the summon monster Ifrit. And in this episode, with Ifrit here, we can scare the bookshelf shitless! Alright! And run into some more page 64s. I have nothing to fear from you! Especially since you can't kill me. Let's see how well Ifrit does against you. Seems to be a hole right here where another summon monster should go. Whatever could it be? I don't know, but it probably won't come as a shock to veterans of the series. Yeah, I'm probably not half as clever as I think I am. Anyway, let's go in here. Yeah, definitely in here. I think. Well, definitely not that way. I get so lost in this area. I really do. You know, I was thinking I might as well just run from these battles in the video, but nah, I want the ability points. I'll do the running later. The reason why I was thinking that is because all the battles in here take freaking forever! From what I heard, I think a single-targeting Fear spell is actually more powerful than Ifrit is against these enemies. But I don't want to work on Black Mage, I want to work on Summoner. Actually, what the hell am I saying? I don't need learning right now, do I? No, I don't. How much does Fear cost? 10 MP. Well, it doesn't really matter then, does it? What did we just get out of that chest? I wasn't paying attention. Crap. Was it the ninja suit? I hope it was the ninja suit. I don't think it was the ninja suit. The ninja shoot. Well, whatever was in there, it was probably the Phoenix Down, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not fighting you right now. I'll run away from some, but not all. You won't run away from this guy. I'd imagine Flame Rod Ifrit would be a lot better in situations where you have multiple enemies, so oh well. And like I said before, you can use Berserkers against enemies because there's only one enemy to target, and the Berserker does lots and lots of damage. Well, looks like we got a dead end over here. Oh. Shit. I didn't actually know that was gonna happen. Oh, well that's the way forward. Yeah, I want to backtrack a little bit now. Sorry viewers, Prince of Somnia did not bring a map this time. Or any time. I don't have maps of all these dungeons. Maybe I should start doing that. I was thinking I was gonna save that for, like, Earthbound or something, because Earthbound really benefits from having a map, but oh well. We'll get to that when we get to that. Ah, there's the ninja suit I was looking for. Let's give that to, well, the ninja! It's about as powerful as the Mythril armor, and it's useful on lightly armored characters, so that's pretty nice. We can pass down the silver plate to Bartz, and I'm going to do that because I like to have more defense. I'd make some sort of reference to sports, but I don't really know much about sports. Nah. I'd actually like to make some progress this episode, if you don't mind. Okay, fine, I'll fight you. What is that, Ignis Fatus? I'm just gonna call it Ignis Flatus, if you don't mind. Just summon a whole bunch of earth farts on these guys. No, it's actually going the way we're supposed to. Okay, so we got a save point over here. Yeah, let's use a tent. I've been quite literally burning through my MP. So yeah. Those 3 chests are the only 3 chests in the dungeon, so I don't have to worry about getting more items! Yay! I just overwrote the Karnak escape sequence save file, so there's no going back there. Not that I ever would want to go back. I think this is the room, and if it's not, I'm just gonna run away from anything I run into. We've got boss time again. So yeah, we've got Mystic Knight two-handed again. That's pretty much gonna be my boss strategy of choice for Bartz. For now, at least. Let's see. We can keep Geomancer white for Lenna. And Summoner Learning for Galuf. And Ninja Flee, I guess, for Faris. If you have counter, you might as well use it. But I do not, so I won't. Got a bad feeling about this. More books? Or Biblos! Another boss fight. Got 2 boss fights for the price of 1, Grandma! However that quote goes. Anyway, Biblos is very weak to fire, so Fear Sword two-handed, yeah, that'll do pretty good damage. Gaia with Lenna will actually do pretty good too. You could summon Ifrit against this guy and you'll get extra dialogue, and I think it'll confuse him too. I was hoping he'd be a little bit faster than this, but apparently not. Does he actually say anything when you cast Ifrit on him? No, I suppose not. That's another blue magic spell, Magic Hammer, that Biblos can cast on you. I wouldn't worry too much about learning it right now, because you'll get another opportunity to do so later. But if you get lucky and he hits Galuf, hey, more power to you. Although it's not actually that good, because... oh, nuts, use Protect. That'll have all my magic damage, or physical damage, that sucks. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, crap, I forgot. Well, oh yeah, Magic Hammer. Oh, well, we got him anyway. Don't worry too much about Magic Hammer. We'll be able to learn it much easier later. It halves your MP whenever it hits you, so that's actually pretty bad to get hit by in a boss fight like this. The Master Seal, huh? Anyway, if you kill Biblos with Ifrit, you'll get an extra bit of dialogue. If you don't, you can get some other dialogue, too. You could also cast Deathclaw on Biblos, and then hit him with a physical attack and kill him instantly, but then you'll miss out on his pre-death speech, and, well, that's no good. I want to hear more about this master of theirs. Mid? We just killed this giant book monster, and you totally missed out on that? Yeah, really. Well, with a name like Mid, he's gotta be off. You know, a shortcut, is it like Sansa's shortcuts from Undertale? Where he goes left and you appear right? Well, whatever. This is Mid, Sid's grandson. We need him in order to move on with the plot. I suppose I should have talked to Sid back in Karnak, but I forgot. Yeah, you didn't notice all the monsters? Wow. Just wow. Huh, what do you got there? What is it, porn? Oh. It's a method to repower the fire-powered ship. Ah. Oh, I suppose I should have mentioned that, or mentioned that too soon in... Whatever. Oh yeah, Sid's kind of in a funk right now. Wow, I really should have talked to Sid beforehand. Whoops. Well, I'm not gonna go back now. Hey, Mid! Get back here! Actually, I want to heal up first. Not that Biblos was all that hard. Alright. Oh, and as I said before, single targeting Fira spell with Flame Run was probably a little bit more powerful than Ifrit, but, well, that doesn't really matter now, does it? There we go. Yeah, switching between job classes like this constantly is a little bit annoying, but it's totally worthwhile. Anyway. Yeah, guard. Here we go. We really don't have better? Oh, right, the green berets. Whatever. Alright, let's get out of here. Hopefully I'll learn Control in the relatively near future, because I am really sick and tired of having to run around with that stupid job class. Anyway, I'm just gonna meet you back in Karnak off-screen, because, well, we've already seen all there is to see on the way there, so... Oh, well, we get to see Earthquake at least. Okay, I'm back in Karnak. So let's go and see if we can't find Sid and Mid. What's his kid's name? What's Mid's kid's name gonna be? Mid? Where the hell is Sid? Maybe he's in the bar. Hey, he's probably in the bar getting drunk! If I can find this stupid pub. Move! There we go. There he is! Pull yourself together, man! Sorry if I was scrolling the text a little too fast. Sometimes I forget. What a sad sack. Oh, hey, Mid. What's up? Glad to see you finally caught up. Dude! Jeez, man. You can't just run up and start hitting your grandfather like that. Well, I mean, his machines did kind of just condemn the world to death, so... Yay! Happy well, okay, maybe not happy music, but... adventurous music! Huh, yeah, I suppose nobody knows where the Earth Crystal is. And we're gonna need a boat! You're gonna make new designs to the whole thing, aren't you? Alright, so let's follow them. Finally get our hands on a ship of our own. Wait a minute. Hang on. Those pits of lava? Holy crap. A town of fire indeed. Oh! Crap. Well, whatever. Anyway, these guys will get the ship fixed up all right. Hey Galuf, what's up? Ha ha ha! Wow. Was he starting to remember something? Maybe killing him off in the last episode was helping. I mean, they say that your life flashes before your eyes when you were about to die, so... And I suppose Moonring blade to the face is as scary as anything, huh? Creel? What kind of name is Creel? It sounds like Krillin. Oh God. Could you imagine Krillin in this game? Krillin in a Final Fantasy game. That'll be the day. It's like that whole sequence in Final Fantasy IV and Fabul. Like, what were you expecting would happen? You have an army of Krillins on your side! We'll get to that soon enough. I'd really rather not Let's Play the GBA version of Final Fantasy IV. I hear it's bugged to shit. Plus, I'm not familiar with the 2D versions of the game. I'm more familiar with the 3D versions of the game. The ones that kick your ass and give no shits about it. So I guess seeing Mid and Sid reminded him of this Creel. He's an alien?! What?! Well, actually, no, I don't think he's an alien. I think he's just... Oh. I don't think warped is the right word, but... Oh. So that's what that, Biblos meant. X-Death! The big bad, the evil warlock, the source of all evil in the world, and his name is X-Death! That's like the worst name for a villain ever! You could at least do better than X-Death! Come on, guys! Heck, even Ultima Sia is a better name, and she sucks as a villain. She does. That's one of the reasons why I don't like Final Fantasy VIII. Well, at least we have a name for an enemy, even though it's a stupid-ass name. Hey, if you think that's the stupidest thing about X-Death, you ain't seen nothing yet. Don't stretch yourself thin, man. Nuts. All that remembering, it's painful work, you know. Is it really like that for amnesiacs, or however you want to say it? Whatever. Hey! You can't sleep on the job unless you're getting paid by the hour! does that mean, slept like a top? Look, on your side? Spinning like crazy? What? Sometimes I feel like I'm spinning when I'm asleep. Oh, well, I guess they're done then. Well, we had that before, but I guess now we don't need to rely on a giant sea serpent. Hooray! Does this mean we get to keep the ship? Okay, see you later! And they're off! Alright. So now we got a ship of our own that we can just ride around anytime we want! Hooray! Let's see here. So anyway, future me in editing is hopefully going to start putting little circles around for you to look at so that you know exactly where the hell I plan on taking us. That crescent-shaped island down there in the southeast corner, that's where we need to go to progress with the plot, but I don't want to do that right now because if you go there, you'll lose the fire-powered ship, and that's no good. So before we do that, I want to make a few pit stops over at the town of Jakol, which is in the southwest corner, right over there. And then I want to make a stop at Ishtari, which is in the northeast corner, up there. So let's head on over to Jakol first, because there's a couple of things we can do right over there. Assuming I don't get lost along the way. There are enemies on the ocean. I don't think the encounter rate's all that high, but they're there. They're definitely enemies around. Like these guys, you got Sahajins. Let's see, these guys are weak to lightning. I don't think they can do much that's special. If I recall correctly, Gaia isn't that useful in this area. What the heck did that do? I think that like reduces them to single-digit HP or something like that. Ah, nuts. Yeah, you might want to have switched Galuf into... or at least given him black. I should have done that, my bad. I don't know what Whirlpool does. I don't know what half this stuff does, really. I do know what Ignis Flatus does, though, so there's that. Yeah, but the enemies on the sea are why I bought the Thunder Rod, so... yeah. At least we're gaining levels. Don't have to worry about being level multiple of 5 anymore. Let's see. Get to black on you. Back in black. And equip the Thunder Rod. I'm not going to break the rods here. I'm pretty much done with that for now. Rod breaking, that is. If Galuf wants to keep his rod, he doesn't want to break it upside someone's head. And once you break your rod, that's it. No more rod for you. It's almost a fate worse than death. It's a funny story, actually. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way for Jakol. Funny story, by the way. The first time I played this game, I actually didn't know there were enemies in the sea. Like these guys, thunder anemones. These guys are annoying. They absorb thunder or lightning elemental attacks, which is really, really bad because now you can't multi-target with them. But yeah, anyway, the first time I was playing this game, I actually didn't know that you could run into enemies on the ocean because I never ran into any. I went to Jakol and then I ended up in Crescent and, well, then I lost the ship. And, well, I won't say any more than that. Let's just put it that way. I think Tsunami is non-elemental, so there's that. I don't think anything here is good for catching or anything like that, so I wouldn't worry about it. Oh! Right. Damn it. Oh, the nice thing about Thunder... what are they called? Thunder anemones? They drop lightning scrolls a lot, so that's really nice for your ninja if you can throw with them. Although, like I said before, throw is somewhat based on your... How the fuck did we get to Jakol? Oh, I gotta go all the way around there? Ugh. The city of Jakol, the most inconvenient city in the world! There's a lot of stuff I wanted to get done in this episode, though. Okay, well, this episode's gonna have to run long, then. Because, yeah, there's stuff I want to get done in this episode that'll take... won't take up an entire episode on its own. Pass up that cave for now. We'll be back there later. Oh god, we got bio-soldiers! Holy cow! These guys are kind of dangerous. You can steal... Let's see. What is it? You can steal battle axes or warhammers from them. Battle axes are pretty darn worthless, but warhammers are more powerful than anything you've got right now. What makes bio-soldiers a little bit troubling is the fact that once you when they get them alone, they start casting bio as a counter. It's really bad. It'll deal quite a bit of poison elemental damage to you if you don't kill them instantly like that. So yeah, watch out for that. And we've also got bombs! And unlike most Final Fantasy games, bombs are actually not fire elemental in this game, so casting ice on them, or blizzard, or whatever, won't do more than just the normal amount of damage. What makes bombs kind of special is that they can use the self-destruct ability, so if you didn't learn that for your Blue Mage earlier, you have a chance to now. Yeah, see, Shiva didn't do that much more damage. Yeah, I've already shown these guys off. There we go. Jakol. Ronkins, huh? What the heck's Aeronca? Remember that for later, viewers. Let's see, there's no treasure in Jakol at all, so I wouldn't worry about it. But there is an inn, so we might as well rest up here. And save while we're at it, too. I don't know, we might run into something that'll, kill us really, really quickly. It's a shame, too, because that would be a perfect place to hide items. Weird sounds from Crescent Island. Maybe that's how you're supposed to know to go there. Spoiler alert, it is. Ooh, we've got a pub here. What kind of drinks do they serve? What do you mean, foolhardy? Wait patiently with the skull switches, huh? Remember that for later. Traps, huh? Well, we've got a piano. Well, that was pretty nice. We're actually getting good at the piano now. What? Me? Hey, you too, viewers! Dance to the music! I can't hear you dancing! Do it! Okay, well yeah, that's just some silly little thing you can do. It doesn't really serve much of a purpose, but it's there. It's just the item shop. Let's see, I believe there's new weapons and armor for us here. Or weapon and armor. Let's see, you've got green berets, ninja suits, which I already have some of, but I want to buy an extra one of each for Bartz. And we want to buy a couple of Sage surplices for the mages. Excuse me. So there we go. Hopefully Bartz's days as Beastmaster are numbered, because I hate that job class so much. Oh, right, the Sage surplices. I think they prevent silence, which is really, really good for mages, so here we go. And let's see, weapon shop. We've got an Ogre Killer Axe. Ignore what it says about being effective against giants. There are no giant enemies in this game. I'm going to ignore it for now because I don't really care about axes. We've got Coral Swords for our Mystic Knight. Really, really powerful. It has Lightning Elemental innate, which is pretty good too. Let's see, we've got Mage Mashers we can buy instead of stealing. They can periodically cast Silence on an enemy. I want to buy one of those for Faris. And we've got Tridents, which are also Lightning Elemental. No one can equip them right now, so I wouldn't worry about that. Same goes for Asuras, but we already have one of those. And same goes with Silver Bows, which are kind of worthless, and no one can equip them anyway. So I wouldn't worry about that. Let's see. I believe somewhere in here... No, huh? I must be thinking of history. Well, whatever. Yeah, let's go back to Flea. Probably going to be running a whole bunch in the next dungeon there. So Armlet, that's good for you. And for spells, I think they just got white magic that you could get if you missed any. So I wouldn't worry about it. Got a lot of gold on hand too, which is pretty nice. We're going to be buying some stuff in the relatively near future, so here we go. But other than that, there pretty much is nothing to do here in Jakol. I don't think you ever have to come here. They just tell you about some stuff you can do, like the Crescent area, the Aeronca ruins, all that good stuff. So anyway, let's head north. Ho! Let's go check out that cave. I'd recommend that... Oh, well, we've got another enemy here. Dub lizards. Something glitchy's happening to my music. Hooray! My emulator sucks. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Something about the dub lizards. Anyway, yeah, they don't really do anything special, so I wouldn't worry about it. They can also turn around and start doing stuff that might cast sap on you, so there you go. Anyway, this is Jakol Cave. There are basically two enemies in here. One that isn't really all that powerful, and another that will murder you! You'll know the difference. Nuts. Chest is empty. These guys are the enemies that aren't so bad. Nutkins. Yeah, these guys will basically die in one shot no matter what you do, so... If you have Kick, that'll be really, really useful. But I don't, so I'm not too worried about it. Another kind of enemy that we can also run into is much more deadly. So I would worry about that. Anyway, remember what the guy at the pub said? Wait patiently, and the switch will be revealed. So now we can move on over here. Oh crap! Skull Eaters! Yeah, I'm just gonna run from these guys. Maybe next time I'll try and kill them, actually, but, not right now, no. The Skull Eaters are really, really dangerous. They only have 1 HP, but they have so much defense that it's, like, ridiculous. And they have an ability that their regular physical attacks alone will probably kill one or more of your party members, and then their special ability, I forget what it's called, will pretty much definitely kill one of your party members. So you either have a decent chance of instant death or a guaranteed chance of instant death. But the really nice thing about the Skull Eaters is that when you fight them, they give you 5 ability points per battle. So that's really, really nice if you want to level grind. The Nutkins alone give you 2 ability points per battle, which is pretty nice. So there you go. Oh, and the Skull Eaters have pretty high magic resistance. So if you cast a spell on them and they resist it, they'll counterattack by summoning 4 more of those guys. So yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed instant death right there. From what I've heard, that Stalactite ability of Lenna's has a pretty good chance of killing them, so... did we get control for Bartz? I hope we did. Yes! We got control! So now I can finally ditch the Beastmaster. Holy god, they suck hard. So yeah, back to the Mystic Knight. Let's go Guard for now. I'm going to have Coral Sword, Mythril equipment all around, and up to the front row with you. Woo! Finally! Although it's kind of ironic that we finish off Beastmaster right now, considering the fact that one of the treasures in here is actually really good for Beastmasters. Oh well. Let's see. Ooh, and we gain Fine Pits for the Geomancer. That'll be really useful in the next dungeon. Yeah, there's the Blitz Whip. It would have been a really nice weapon for Bartz had I left him as a Beastmaster, but since I'm totally done with the Beastmaster job class for now until the end of time, I don't give 2 craps. Ow! Well, goodbye, Faris. That's what happens when they get an attack on you. Anyway, now that we have the control ability, we can use it to force certain enemies to use certain blue magic spells on us. So I'm going to be making a return to the Library of the Ancients in that area, learn a couple more blue magic spells. I want to learn Transfusion and Off Guard. You can learn Off Guard from page 256's. I think they're still around. Hopefully they're still around, otherwise I'll be very disappointed. And you can learn Transfusion from... Let's see. Yeah, you can learn Transfusion from the Mythril dragons in the area around the whatchamacallit. So I'm going to take care of that between episodes and meet you over at History in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy V. See you guys then!